Pastor Greg and Mrs. Betty Fraser. We met in 2005. Letting go, letting God. How do you know it's not God's lesson for you, yours, me, and mine, to learn? I don't know about you, but I am tired of repeat lessons I learned along the way, especially the lessons that cost me more than I was willing to pay. Don't have it to pay anymore. Had you shared from your experiences more than words from a book, I wouldn't feel as I do today. Don't misunderstand me. I think you're good people. I wasn't that person who gave a word from Ty, your God, in a public forum. Having been embarrassed, I know how it feels and wish it on no one, including you, Pastor Greg. I hit a nerve when I spoke just one word, not once, but a few times, and you chose the road you're on. You know the word. To me it means many things that bear the root to evil. Had you heard me, perhaps we wouldn't be here such as we are. You wouldn't feel towards me what you do. I understand you have issues with me, and as I do you, that will be heard. I trust Ty will clear a bunch for us. Mrs. Betty Fraser, I don't know you as well as I feel I know Mr. Gregg. We didn't speak much, but I felt you completely understood some things we have in common. A look in your eyes I have seen in many, including my own. I get that you had no time for me, stood me up on a shopping date I invited you to. Never held it against you. I, too, had a full plate. Mr. and Mrs. Doug and Kathy Fraser. Mr. Doug, I had no idea the day you asked Errol and I to give a wee bit of our testimony would lead to the journey it has. You opened a door I requested a rain check for. I told you we couldn't, the story wasn't over yet. The surprised, bewildered look you had on your face was how I felt speaking what I spoke, like hearing it for the first time myself. Had I known where it was going to lead, where it was going to end, I would have just said, no thank you. Miss Kathy, I have no idea what I did to you to deserve the best of you, but thank you for the learning experience. You showed me much I already knew. Just hoped I was wrong. Mrs. Marion Agri, been quite the journey with you. One I had no idea we started in early 2006. Felt I had found someone who could be real, whatever the cost, because you yourself know the hurt you know. I lost all respect for you the day you called me Brittany, knowing full well it was me, couldn't get off my phone quick enough. I'd say Lynn did a good job even with all you thought you heard yourself. You chose the let go, let God card. How does this make you a teacher or a student? I can't trust that you will do right by me. I know I'm not your people. I pulled the let go, let God card with you. I tried to stay out of your way, didn't want to be a black cloud in your day, given how you feel about me, what you think of me. Apparently, I have more to learn from you, perhaps you from me. I have some questions coming your way a bit later. Please be honest. Don't hide. It's my character I will ask you to speak to. Why you took the road you did. Mrs. Linkopchenko, my journey with you started 27 years ago. Believe you and I will start there. Catch up on what we missed later. No, I'm not at all happy about this. It's you who wanted front row seats. Told me we might have 10 years if we were lucky before the end. And your son, my husband, father to my child, was where and for how many of those years. The why and how will follow with more detail. Had you known God was using your family and mine as examples, would you have still asked for front row? Had you known front row was for the offenders, would you still have asked? Would you have asked if you knew your God didn't forgive you for the offenses you know and hide? I think you and I had this conversation. Do you remember? I had no idea it was us until you went rogue when you did. Sent me spinning into a world I didn't know from your God to my Ty, and wished he would have picked someone else. Not an easy job being on the right hand of who is. Someone you bragged about. I spoke the name Daddy to you once. Who did I tell you I felt that was? On the upside, you will get your wish to see and speak to who we are accountable. Yours and my charges will be read. I understand you to have many charges against me. A growing financial debt I haven't paid. I ask you to be ready with your proof and list of witnesses. I know you keep accurate records, perfect impact, so please don't forget any. Lynn, you have no idea the journey you missed, but you shall see and watch from the sidelines. You're not welcome at my table.